Hello my friends and welcome to the next how-to tutorial from SasaBuilds. My name is Sasha and today I want to show you the possibilities with Adobe Express. This is a paid version what I have, premium membership, but there is also a free version. The only, let's say, one major difference for me would be the tokens or the credits you get for generative AI. Adobe already placed AI in their tools like Photoshop and Lightroom, and Adobe Express is a cool stuff regarding social media content and content creators, which will see the benefits for creating thumbnails, reels, for TikTok videos, and so on. You can create really cool stuff, and I want to show you how you can accomplish this and also how you can create templates. Here on the main page, when I enter Adobe Express, there is one tab called Generative AI. I can click on this one. And here we get a few lines with the possibilities implemented in Adobe Express. One is text to image. Most of you know that already, where you place some sort of text, interpret the image you want, and then you get something out of it. Then generative fill, where you can exchange or swap out stuff in existing photos from a background, add icons or something. So which means you can interact with your photo you upload or existing Adobe stock photos. Text to template, this is the one I will choose because, to be honest, I'm not that creative guy. I have to see something, and then when I see it, I know, boom, this is the thing I want. Sometimes it's hard to explain, but for me, it's easier to, let's say, write a prompt. And the last one is text effects, where you can make stuff with characters. So for this one, I want to create, let's say, at least a template. It should be oriented for a car garage with, let's say, some vintage style. This is my prompting template, car garage template with vintage touch. It should contain a race car. Let's see what it brings. And a race driver next to it. Then I can click on generate. Now it's going to create this one template. I will get the first results I get are 4 variations of my prompt, different approaches, different font sizes, font families, colors, and so on. And yeah, you see this is the output. Looks really neat. I love it. And here I can say, okay, for example, I like this one, or let's say the last one, or I can say, please give me more results, which means the next 4 templates will be generated, totally different one from each other, but oriented on my prompt. The goal of this how-to video is I want to show you what will be the final output and for what you can use it as a content creator or social media guy that places content on the internet. So let's see which one I will choose. This one is also cool with the kid. I will choose this one with the car, the first one. So I can select this one, or what I can also do is as the, let's say, the font family or the coloring and the image, I like it. I can click here on see variations, which means it takes this selection and makes variations from it in different kind of images and also font family. So you will see the next 4 images will be related to this one I pre-selected and say give me variations for it. So you see the writing is pretty similar. Here you see one, yeah, sometimes what happens with generative AI, that a car has some curious lines and it has the main wheel, a wheel, but it doesn't look like a real drivable car. I will choose this one. When I click on it, I get this one as a template. It's loading everything, the image, the background, and the font family. Just takes a little bit of time, but you will see we will have fast progress on this one. Yeah. On the right side here, you have the layers, the different ones, which means when I click on this one, you can see here what is selected. This one is the text, this one is the text, and this one is the background. and this is the image. So it depends on the template. In this template, for example, I'm able, and this is one cool stuff, I've chosen from a template, and let's say, yeah, this image is not that good, and I want to exchange it with another stuff, with another image. Here, when I click on this image on the left pane, when I click here, I get here, for example, I can edit the text, change the font family, the behavior of the font, text effects, shadows, and so on. This one affects also the same thing here. Here is the background. I can place padding, spacing, and so on. And when I click on the image, I'm able to exchange this image to something else. And here I can click on text to image. And here I can say, okay, I want this one to be the same. And then I can select here from, let's say, the style I want to. It should be some digital art. It should be chaotic, synthwave. Let's choose digital art. And I want it as a photo, and let's see, generate, and here I get 4 results over again. So this is the selected template, the variation, and now I can make some sort of fine tuning and exchange it for something else. Let's choose this one. If I'm fine with this one, you can say, yep, this one is what I want. Here I can say, let's say, my channel name, this one, and here I can move this one, make bigger. Adobe Express Generative AI. So here you can make changes. This is just a showing what is possible. So this one is done. Let's say I'm fine with that. Now the cool stuff is what I can do here with this one is, let's see, I can now say download and download it as a PNG. But one cool stuff is here when I click on resize. And now the big deal comes here. I can say one thing is, maybe most of you came across of it. Sometimes I don't know the real size, let's say for a YouTube video thumbnail or for an Instagram reel or a Facebook post. There are sizes for the images which are recommended. And the thing is, you have every time you have to Google about it. And here, one cool stuff in Adobe Express is that it has all most common social media affected templates, image sizes already available. Which means, for example, if I go here and I want to create a YouTube video, and for the video I want to have a thumbnail. Here I can select YouTube thumbnail, and then I can say resize. And this one will be then when I upload a YouTube video, I can select custom thumbnail, and then I can choose this one. And you see, as I change the size, the font size and let's say the positions are not good placed, which means I have to adapt them and replace them, exchange the font family, whatever I want to do. It's just this one is now for the YouTube thumbnail for the video. And here I can say download, for example. What I can also do is when I click on resize, I can mark all of them. And then I can say duplicate and resize, which means it creates me all variations of this current template, but it won't change the font format or the size or the position, which means I will download this one in different sizes for everything. It's not the best approach here. For example, here I can click on download. And what cool thing is I can create from this one a template. Now I've pre-selected before YouTube video thumbnail, and now I can say make a template, and then I call it YouTube video thumbnail template. And then in the additional note, choose this for video thumbs, which means you will have a consistency on your video uploads and also on the thumbnails. You can create different ones. and here I can say store it in my library, save template. And here on the left side, I can click on your stuff. And here all templates I already created will be available. So I can choose them. And then when I have the template, I'm loading it again over again. And then what I can say for the next thing, for example, now I want the same thumbnail for an Instagram story. Let's say I click on Instagram story, I click on resize, and now I have the correct size for Instagram story. And you see, I have to place the fonts, the texts, what I have in this template with the background for this template. And here, for example, I can say for the next one, make a template. And now this is the Instagram story template, for example. And here, save it in the library. So, and for example, if I don't like the image over again, I can say text to image. And here I can say load more, which means create more with my prompt current existing. One cool stuff is also the prompt is still there, which means I don't have to think over what I have prompted. It's available, still available. And here I can say select another one or adapt to my prompt and say I want to exchange it to totally different ones. Where it is possible, for example, I have this one, just want to show you here. For example, the red coloring I created here, I use for multiple playlists. Only the background image is exchanged, for example, for AI stuff. I will use this robot female girl I created with Adobe Express. For some technical stuff, I will use some technical background design because I like the coloring and also the font family and the font size. And I have to resize it for different social media content and also for content creation. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you what it is possible with Adobe Express. This is in the premium membership, which means I have more credits to throw out on generative AI to generate such stuff. But there is also a free version. You can give it a try. This is a non-paid commercial from my side. I just wanted to give you an idea if you are in social media, if you are into social media content creation or having a YouTube channel. And yeah, sometimes you have the lack of ideas and you don't know what you really need. It is good to get some examples, and that's why I like Adobe Express. I can type in a prompt, I get an example, I can make variations of this example, and then when I see the stuff, or let's say the design that I like, I adopt it and then exchange it for the different sizes I need for social media content. So thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a nice evening and also good night. See you next time. Bye bye.